What is going on, everyone? We have a really fun video here for you today. So I ended up buying 5 mystery boxes. The Icon Authentic XPX mystery box. I'm going to pop that up right here from Pristine Auctions. As you can see, it costed me around $270. So today we're going to be opening all 5 of these boxes and seeing what the value of what we got inside was. Basically trying to find out if I got scammed or, if this is something that people should think about buying. So, let's get right into it. If you see me kind of cut out in the video or the video cuts, it's because I'm going to be doing research. Basically, if there's any packs in here, I'm going to value them as the value of the unopened pack, not based on what's inside. At the end, I'm going to open up all the packs and fast forward through it and show you guys any of the first one. So inside of this, you can expect 100 cards. You can see right there, Icon Authentic, XPX Series 3, box 91 out of 120. Inside any of these boxes, you can expect a PSA graded card. And inside this box, you can expect a PSA graded card. And 100 additional cards. Okay, so we got it opened up. This is kind of what it looks like inside. Just give you guys a little view. Alright, take the paper out. Ooh. First we got, okay, so our PSA card is in here. We're gonna do this last. I'm really nervous that I'm not gonna get my money back on this. I can already tell there's definitely some junk in here. I do like the way it's looking already. Alright, so that's everything in the box. As you can see, empty. Look, all out on the table, so I didn't add anything else in there. Alright, so these are our 2 packs. We got a Topps Baseball Series 1. Some good rookies in here. And we got an 0203 OPG, kind of a junk pack. Let me just look up what these are worth. And then I'll pop up whatever is worth on the screen. We'll subtract it from the total up here in the corner. And we'll see how we did. Also, I was moving the stuff around and I found there's a Desert Storm pack, which is junk, just a bunch of military cards, and a Donruss baseball pack. I'm not sure what year this is, but I will look up what these are worth, and they'll be popped up on the screen. So you guys watching in real time will have a better idea of how we're doing compared to me right now. But hopefully we did not get scammed. This Desert Pro, I'm just gonna throw out basically. Alright, so any of the packs we've got, I'm going to put back here. You can see they weren't opened or tampered with or anything. Alright, so now this stuff, I have no idea what could be in here. This feels like cards. Let me grab some scissors real quick. Okay, yeah, so we're going to want, about $50 a box. I'm not very optimistic. I've never got one of these before, so we'll see. This is the first one of these sealed colored packs. This will kind of give me an idea if we're gonna get scammed or not. So, okay, was not expecting that. Don't know how I feel about that though. Let me just do some research real quick, see how much these are worth. So, once again, we got some packs. Was not expecting that. A little let down that there's packs inside of these. Don't know why they had to, make them all fancy in the blue shiny wrapper, but we got about a $3 pack and a $1, old football wax pack. Not very optimistic right now. 2 things open, 5 packs. Let's move to this silver. Also feels like packs in here. Alright, here we go. Oh, actually we got some cards. Oh, great. Just old Donruss 1988s. Don't think there's any even big rookies this year. Greg Maddux. 2nd year card. Put that to the side. Yeah, I'm a little let down that there was just a bunch of old Donruss 88 in here. looked like someone probably, Mark Grace, rookie, whatever. The rookies to the side. Yeah, again, you can buy one of these packs for $1 or $2. I'm gonna actually not even value this. I don't think there's anything here, so not feeling very optimistic if this is, you know, halfway through the first box and that's all we got so far. Starting to feel a little bit like I got scammed. Here's the black. This looks like packs again. Oh God, an LNH and NHL 1990-1991 pack, and another Donruss. So this was $3. I imagine this probably be around $3. I'm not even sure what big hits we can get in this. 1990 hockey. Oh God. So far, I do not recommend anyone buying these, but again, we got our packs adding up over there, which we'll open at the end. And the gold one, which has more, looks like wax packs. So for $50, this is, you know, you're better off spending your money on some newer packs. Here, oh, we got a 2020 Contenders and an old wax baseball, Topps 1989. So I know this is probably like $1, if that. I mean, in there you can get Randy Johnson, Ken Griffey that year, but still. And then this Panini Contenders 2020. I'm gonna look this up real quick. So I'm seeing about $10.95 for this blaster pack. So, you know, not terrible. I'm not trying to inflate these prices. I'm not trying to sell you on this. I mean, this is, listen, I'm putting my money into this, and I'm not working for them. This isn't sponsored by them. So yeah. Now all we have left is this PSA card. We're gonna need a pretty, you know, decent hit. I'm not expecting the world here. It's we probably so far have about $15 realistically in value without, you know, pulling anything great out of the packs. But here's the PSA card. I'm gonna show you what the card is first. Okay, looks like Mariano Rivera. Mariano Rivera, 2008 Topps update and highlights, Gem Mint 10. Let me go research the price real quick. Look, the reality of this card is it's worth nothing pretty much. I mean, you could buy one for $17 on eBay, but it had no sold so far, so we're gonna call this box a huge L, unless we can pull a great rookie out of one of those packs, which I will show you at the end. All right, I'm gonna fast forward to opening box 2. Hope you can stick with me and see if we can recoup. I mean, right now I'm looking $25 to $30 of value out of that first box. Okay, so box 2 is open. Looks about the same as the other box. We got all these colored things and you know, crappy packs, as you could see. Donruss 88 and another 2000 Peachy, and then a bunch. Here's for my PSA. A bunch of shiny wrappers. I'm assuming has a bunch of the same stuff. Oh, great. Yeah, I mean, initial thoughts. Do I think I got scammed? No, I don't think I got scammed, because in reality I bought it on an open auction. You know, it got bid up to this price, so obviously other people were willing to pay the same. It's not like it was a buy it now on eBay mystery box, but obviously I'm gonna be a little more weary. We just started, but the first box was not great. Okay. I don't know what this thing's in. I don't know where they got these things, but again, oh God, more 1989 baseball cards. You know, if this is gonna be boring, and I might edit this up and kind of fast forward through me opening these packs and then slow down for, you know, maybe I'll do a fast forward, pop up the price, slow it down for when I get to the PSA card. So that's fine. I mean, you don't want to watch me open these crap packs up. And I mean, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll open up every pack I got. We'll see if we got anything. Ooh, I like these Bowman 2020s, and you know, more Wax Baseball 1988, which 1988 is not a great year for baseball cards. But Bowman 2020 I like. Or if anything, at the end I'll open up some of the good packs. That could be interesting. Seriously, a Dick Tracy. Come on, this is feeling a little bit like a scam. Out of there, I got 2 modern packs opening day. I mean, and these aren't even like expensive packs, realistically. If you are gonna spend the $50, spend it on something else. I mean, I got a lot of packs to open up. I guess this is why you're at the video, seeing what kind of PSA cards they're giving away. Again, you know, we average around $55 a box. Okay, here we go. And it looks old. Baseball. Cal Ripken, Bob Bonner, Jeff Schneider. Don't know these two, but the Cal Ripken, you know, this is encouraging. However, it is only a PSA 8. Let me do some research right quick for bang. Yeah, so $35. The PSA 9 actually went for $125. Now that would have been a nice hit, but I think all in all, this probably pays for a majority of that box, so not terrible. Again, nothing crazy. I do think it's better than that Mariano, but you know, could be better. So after 2 boxes, you know, these are my 2 PSA cards. All right, on to the 3rd box. Okay, 3rd box. Open. First thing I see is these Desert Storms. Garbage. And then again, here's my PSA, wrapped in red. More of the same. Got all my colored wrappings where they hide these wax packs in. I mean, some of these things might have cost more than the packs. Alright, so PSA, we'll do that last at the back. Our packs are really adding up here. Look at that. And the moment we've all been waiting for. PSA card. Please be good. But I'm really starting to think that I'm gonna end up with about $100 worth of value out of these cards, man. Gary Carter, 1987 Fleer, Gem Mint 10. This is not a rookie card, not even close to a rookie card. I mean, I know him, but let me do some research. So in case you're wondering, this sold for $12. Again, I'm feeling a bit ripped off. I was hoping there'd be some more modern PSA cards, but you know, box 3 was definitely a dud. Okay, so we got 2 boxes left. Before I get into these, I want you guys to leave a comment of what you think we're gonna end up at and how much money you think I lost, and if you think that this was a good purchase or not. Alright, here's the PSA card, guys. I mean, if you like old cards, this might be a fun thing, but... Ooh, a 2002. I'm seeing Ichiro Ovation number 9. Ay. If I knew these were all going to be baseball, I probably wouldn't have bought, but let me do some research on this guy. So guys, this Ichiro, I can't even find it being sold. However, this is his rookie card. And there's only 3 PSA 9s and 9 PSA 10s of this card. So definitely something to hold. He's definitely a future Hall of Famer. I think this might have some value. I'm going to try my best to price it. Pop that right there. I'll probably go on the lower end just for the video's purposes, but not bad. Not a bad hit. Last and final box, boys.
Let me just open this real quick. Yeah, while I do this, I have some thoughts. If you guys like this kind of series, I would love to buy a bunch of mystery boxes off eBay next time instead. We can review 5 or 6, go through them together, see if I got my money's worth again. So drop a like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm in the works of setting up an Instagram so I could, maybe we could talk on through there. And this is going to be a little different than a lot of other videos I do. I'm more into modern basketball and football cards. So in the future, that's more of what you'll be getting out of this channel.
Ooh, Bo Jackson, 1988 Super Rookie. Could this have saved the day? I didn't look at the grade. I see an 8. Oh my God! Let me do some research real quick before I freak out over nothing. Oh, guys, I wasn't wrong to freak out because this in a PSA 10 went for $865 on November 5th. PSA 8, however, about $40. So, maybe it's worth a hold. Don't think I'm going to be rushing to sell this. Definitely the best card we got. I wish this was a 9. I don't love that this pack gives anything below a 9. We only, let's go through the PSA cards again. We got the Bo Jackson, the Ichiro Rookie, the Gary Carter, the Cal Ripken, and the Mariano. Mariano definitely being the worst. You be the judge. Was this worth it or not? Alright. You guys can definitely stick around for the rest of this video. I'm going to put these over there. I'm going to open up some of the more modern packs. Yeah, so these were all the packs that I got over 2020. I'm going to open these up, probably show you if I get anything cool, probably a little fast forward action. And then at the end on my computer, I'm going to record a reaction to once I total everything up, and I'll let you guys know for sure if I did get scammed. I'm leaning yes. I'm leaning in probably my estimate about 150 to 175 in value. So hopefully I can get a good pull out of these. Thank you for watching.
Hey, so again, thanks for watching and welcome to the channel. Please subscribe if you like this kind of content. I'm going to be doing a lot of mail openings, showing you what I'm investing in, kind of talking about the market and the hobby. Looking to kind of grow a community and see where this goes. So my final thoughts on Pristine auction and these, these mystery boxes. They can have some value. It just depends what you're into. This is not these kind of packs, and baseball in general is not really my top sport. So I would say for me, this is a one-time buy. I would say this probably left me closer to $100 in the hole. The PSA cards weren't great. I wish that they would have had more 9 and 10s. And obviously there was a lot of junk whack